Hello, Village. This is Reverend Christy Rojas, the Executive Director and the founder of CHRIST'S. How are you all doing today? Talking about who's admitted, I'll just jump into that. So as I said, the program is for young people of color between the ages of 18 to 23, a safe space where they can go where they're not the other, where the culture is, the environment and the culture is wrapped around what's familiar to them. Where they can be authentically themselves without code switching. I moved into that neighborhood when I was 3. It was 1968. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom. My dad was a salesman at IBM, which at that time was totally white. He was definitely the other, and maybe have been the only other. And he was one of their top salesmen. So if as a young Black person, I'm identifying with poverty, I'm identifying with ghetto, or whatever the things that people attribute to Black culture often, then I'm going to have a difficult time seeing beyond that to what it is that I can be. That is the beauty of growing up immersed in the culture that I grew up immersed in, because I saw it. I saw it every day. I saw it wherever I went. I saw the possibilities. That's extremely important, and people take that for granted. But what would happen if Black history was every day? Because that's what it's designed to be at Kai's house. And it'll focus on not the history of oppression, not the history of being victims of, some of the most atrocious acts in history and in this country. Although some of that can be touched on, because we need to know the truth. This isn't about denying the truth, but it's about focusing on the truth that empowers more so than focusing on the truth that victimizes. And what he also, one of the favorite quotes that I've heard him say in one of his speeches is that Black people always think the white man's ice is colder. It's colder. And I was having a conversation the other day, and somebody said, well, it is colder if you don't have any ice. And I said, well, if you don't have any ice, then you need to learn to drink your drinks room temperature until you learn how to make some ice. Don't be feeling like if you can't do it yourself, then maybe you don't need it.